Okay, we left off on the morning speaking about the difference between bounty, which came out of paper, and material like a cloth that is coming out of fiber of the cloth. And we said that even though the fiber is made or originated in the ground, it's not considered to be growing from the ground because the process he went through, he made it a new thing, right? I take it right now, let's say it's a cotton towel made out of cotton. I don't know, towels made out of cotton, right? the regular ones. They're made out of cotton. If a person right now take a cotton, raw cotton, and a towel, they don't look alike, right? It went through a process and it looks totally different thing. So what Yosef says is considered to be already not growing from the ground. Eno gidule karka. Yeah, Gabriel John? You understand?
Yes.
Now, the paper is the same thing. That also the paper is coming from the tree that grows on the ground. But it doesn't look like the tree anymore because all the process went through, right? Nevertheless, says Rabbi Yosef, there is another law of restriction of squeezing is laundry. Now, towel, people laundry. Paper, people don't laundry. So that's why if a person wants to clean a certain stain in the house, on the table, let's say, on the wood table, not talking about the tablecloth, talking about the table, like we have here, table, just wood, and he has a stain on it, or he has a stain on the door, he has a stain on the wall, doesn't matter what, and he needs to clean that in honor of Shabbat, kavod Shabbat, not to be dirty like that. He should not take, he's not allowed to take cloth, wet it, and rub against it, because by rubbing against that, guarantee you're going to squeeze. Rabbi John, what's the problem of squeezing? Didn't you tell us that squeezing only applies to things that grows on the ground? And this towel, as we just proved, does not grow from the ground, right? So then what should have been the problem? What are you going to tell me? It's asumi de Rabbanan, but I don't intend to squeeze. We have an equation. When I do one thing, it's going to lead to another thing, it's pasik reshe, and the restriction level is the Rabbanan, and I don't need the end result because I'm going to take all this water that is going to be squeezed into the kitchen. I'm not going to use it. I'm not going to drink it. I'm not going to do anything else with that, right? After I clean the ketchup stain, I'm going to take it away from, that's it. So it's pasik reshe b'derabbanan. You don't care for it. The equation should allow it. Why we say it's not allowed? Says Ravadia, because of a different restriction, not because of squeezing laws, because to the towel you have another law that restricting the squeezing, which is laundry laws. Laundry choita? Stirat Shabbat nilza. So laundry has 3 steps, Jesse. One is soaking. Shriato. Jesse, a second time. Shriato. מה אתה את ההמשך? shriato. יפה מאוד, זהו כיבוסו. Soaking is considered to be like laundry. That's the first step. Second step of laundry is when a person is rubbing cloth against cloth or leather against leather, right? It's called kiskus, sikhsuch. It goes like this, and it's rubbing against each other. It's also laundering it. And the third part of laundry is squeezing. When you make laundry back in the day, right? After you finish the laundry, what do? You squeeze. Squeezing is part of laundry. So it stops. Laundry has 3 steps. That each one of them, it's Torah violation. So whenever I'm going to rub the towel against the ketchup stain, and the liquid is going to come out of it, right? Even though the laws of squeezing does not apply. Why? Because squeezing does not apply to something that does not grow from the ground. But the laws of laundry applies. Mr. Akilov, since the laws of laundry applies to that, you're not allowed to rub with a towel against the ketchup stain hard because you're going to squeeze. Guarantee. It's inevitable to happen. Mr. Malayev, so far so good? I try to keep my English as easy as possible. You know, I don't make confiscated words. I said that. There is a word, sophisticated word. I'm sorry, yeah, sophisticated words.
The rabbi răspunde, este neapcăvotat modul său. Zadi, rasad letter. Think, mi pastere, o stera neapzat.
You're right, but pay attention. Whenever, to the two brothers at the same time. Remember, whenever you rub the ketchup, tam gryaz, right? You rub hard. When you rub, what happens? You're going to squeeze. You're going to squeeze. Liquid is going to come out of it, right? So that's squeezing. For the paper, we don't care because paper laundry laws does not apply from Torah to the paper. Nobody laundry paper, but cloth, people laundry. So therefore, the laws of laundry applies to that. Therefore, next time, whenever you need to clean stain on Shabbat, on the table, on the floor, on the wall, and whatever, in honor of Shabbat, and просто так, какой-то сарай, you know, it's your house, you need to keep it clean. In such a case, a person will be allowed to take paper bounty and rub it with the paper bounty in order to clean that stain. So far, so good? Very good. Now, says Ravadia, what about the lady? She needs to dip in the mikveh Friday night or Motzei Shabbat. Let's say Motzei Shabbat. Do you know, Mr. Malay, before lady goes to the mikveh, Akil over here, before the lady goes to the mikveh, she has to count 7 clean days. Let's say she started bleeding on Sunday, right? Let's say 4 days she bled, Wednesday she finished bleeding, right? Before sunset at Wednesday, she has to check herself. It's called Efsek Ta'ara. And she has to make sure that she doesn't have any more blood. She has to put it inside and take it out and check, examine that there is no more blood. Baruch Hashem. So Wednesday starts is the first day for her clean days. It has to be 7 complete days. Good? She starts, Thursday is her first day clean. Good? When is she going to go to mikveh?
Friday.
No, Johnny Khalfesh. Let's count. Thursday, Friday, Shabbat, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Wednesday night, Ana Mikveh, which is Thursday. Always the day that she starts the checking, the 7 clean days, that's the day, that night she's going to go to the mikveh. So far, so good? Good. Now, during the 7 clean days, she has to also examine herself that she is clean. Minimum, I'm talking about the bottom line checking, mandatory, first and last day. First day and the 7th day. In between, if she forgot, she has to rely on. But the best is every day to check. Famidim? Good. Now, what if she forgot to check? She checked the first day of the 7th clean day. 7th day, she forgot. Isash Broma. Happened. Can she go to the mikveh that night or no? First day she checked.
Why not?
She counts 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. 7th night she was supposed to check. She forgot. Mr. Kikirov, according to our laws, she's not allowed to dip in the mikveh. Why? She has no proof that the 7th day was clean. In order to dip in the mikveh, she needs to make sure that the 7th day was clean. On your security netu, she forgot to check. Huh? No, she has to recount another 7 clean days. That's how serious it is. That's why you have to teach the ladies this law, Rabotai, that this is not a joke. Prosto ijot mikveh and that's it, I dip in the mikveh, it doesn't count. The Bet Yosef says if she did not check clean 7 clean days, mikveh of Baba Sali, you're not going to help her. Says the Bet Yosef, even if all the mikvahs in the world she's going to dip in, it comes out tameh.
А если за 7 days она чисто не будет?
So then she has to count again 7 clean days until she'll find period of time that 7 clean days are clean. Good? Now, Bechor, listen to this.
Yes.
The 7th day came out to be Shabbat.
What is that?
7 clean days. Shiur started 10 minutes ago. Ваши сигареты покороче надо сделать. You see me outside, come inside, Bechor.
Мы на телефоне были.
Телефон.
Мне не надо было проверять.
Now listen to this, Bechor.
Да.
She counted her first clean day, был Motzei Shabbat. Она кровила. She was blood.
Да, да.
She finished bleeding. Baruch Hashem, Shabbat ve'inafa. She finished bleeding.
Yes.
Now she needs 7 clean days.
Yes.
Good. When is the 7th day? Will be 7th day. If she start checking at Sunday at Motzei Shabbat Sunday.
Да.
When she's gonna go to the mikveh? When is the 7th day will be over? Next Shabbat.
Yes.
Right? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Shabbat.
Yes.
Good?
Yes.
Shabbat, she has to check. Before she's going to go to the
Yes.
mikveh Motzei Shabbat,
Yes.
she has to check to prove that she's clean.
Yes. Yes.
Good. She says, Rabbi John, my private area is very dry. If I put my things inside, meaning balit, very hurts. It hurts me. Now Shabbat, can she take that bdika cloth and wear it She wants to open the faucet. Рози Shabbat. Wet. Намочить его.
Тряпочку.
You're right. Да, это тряпка, которая проверяет себя. She wants to check. She wants to, in order to check, she wants to wet it. Mr. Kikiro, what do you say? What's your take on this? This cloth. What did we say before? The laws of laundry applies to cloth or to paper. To what laundry applies?
Cloth.
To cloth. People don't laundry paper. People laundry cloth. נכון? Now she wants to laundry applies even if when a person just soak something in water, laundry also applies.
Знаете почему?
Бехор,
Догадываетесь, Мишель? Почему у вас вылился чай?
Bechor, you're not a Navi and not a Ben Navi. Maybe give him the other napkins, Gabriel. Will be useful for.
Big one.
You okay?
Сегодня можно так.
If you're okay, we're good.
Начали говорить кровить, но
Видите,
закровили.
все раскровилось.
So раскровилось. Now listen to this, Bechor. The lady says, Rabbi John, seventh day, it's Shabbat. Motzei Shabbat, I gotta go to the mikveh. But my cloth, the bdika cloth, is cloth. It's not paper. She wants to soak it in the water and then check herself. Can she soak it in the water or not? Akilov, you eat on Shabbat,
Можно я отвечу?
ketchup fell on your shirt. Boom. Can you take water and wash it?
No.
No. He said, Rabbi, you know, until after Shabbat, just Friday night, until after Shabbat gonna come out, it's gonna dry in my shirt. Right, what do you want? I just want to put it in water. I don't put soap. I don't wash it. I don't rub it. I don't squeeze it. Just want to put it in water for the fiber, not to absorb the ketchup.
Okay.
Можно.
Allowed or no, Mr. Yaakov? What do you
Сам
say?
деньги.
Можно.
Huh? According to our Torah, this is asur by Torah.
Если
Not
это-
allowed?
Если это
Biblically.
подарок,
It's considered to be as smoking on Shabbat, no difference. A person that take cloth, put it in water on Shabbat, is equal to another person turning fire and turning smoking cigarette, no
How
difference.
bad is it if a person smoke on Shabbat?
All right, that is Hayav Mita.
Right? From the Torah.
Torah says, Lo tebaru esh bechol mot yumad. That person is gonna die ba'olam hazeh and die ba'olam haba. Bechor knows that. That's a Bechor Baruch Hashem already. Tzaddik ben tzaddik. Amir John.
подарок.
Yeah.
У меня вопрос. Вот этот клок, который намочился, положили, его же юзать не будете, его выкинете?
Which cloth? The women?
Да.
Oh.
Молодец.
So Bechor now is asking.
От него не будет никакой пользы, так что мутар.
No,
Тем
but
более,
this is
если
gonna be a problem.
морковка как таракан бегает по стенке.
Jesse, if you would understand this guy, you will not be able to.
But if it's going to be a problem, then it's a problem. But if the rabbi has to check
He has a very metaphoric way to explain things.
This guy's
Based on the
this guy comedy. On comedy, nothing.
based on the above, a woman absorbing a nida is permitted to wet the bdika cloth as much as necessary before her examination if dryness makes her examination difficult. Why? Bechor, when she's going to ask you a question. Bechor John, ask you a question. A guy wants his children to go on Shabbat to the pool. He has a pool in the private house. Good. The pool is no problem of swimming inside there. He has no problem of squeezing his bathing suit of the children is 100% polyester. There is nothing over there that is cotton. The strings are not cotton. Everything polyester. Kol hakavod. He wants to take these children inside the pool on Shabbat. Not him. The children. He is adult. He has to learn Torah. What is he going to do in the pool all day? Bitul Torah budi. He wants to put his children in the pool. Good. He says, Rabbi John, you told us last time that when the ketchup goes on your shirt, you're not allowed to soak the cloth in the water. Nachon?
Right.
When the child is going to go to the pool, Shmo Guftet Munki, you said aloud, right? But the cloth, the polyester, is gonna go inside the water.
No, polyester doesn't absorb.
Can I soak polyester inside the water or no?
No problem. Doesn't
Huh?
absorb nothing.
Good. Question to you, Bechor. What if that boy of yours has underwear?
Oh, it's a problem.
He has plavki, bathing suit, that is polyester, but under the bathing suit,
Cotton on
he has cotton underwear.
It's a problem.
No problem. Because you don't care for it.
Can he go with the cotton underwear into the pool?
Yes.
Huh?
Я же выбрасываю.
What, you're gonna throw out the underwear? You're gonna laundry it after Shabbat?
Yeah, after Shabbat.
So what's the problem?
Because what will learn Meir? Shriato, soaking something in water.
Ah, it's like laundry.
Zeu kibuso. It's like laundry.
But here it's a dirty water. It's gonna get dirty. It's not.
Oh.
It's for mekalkel, not
Oh,
mitakel.
so Meir says a good point, says Rabbi John. When do we say soaking in water, it's not allowed? When the water is clean. The pool water, it has a lot of chemicals. It's not clean water. You don't laundry in this water. Let me ask you a question, Meir. What if you filled up a tub, you know the rubber tub that you pull the pool tequila in the backyard? You filled it right now on Shabbat, clean water. Ni chemicals, chemicals, nothing. You just filled it up on Shabbat.
Just to fill it,
You filled it up.
but you're not going inside.
And you want your children to go inside. And your children has socks, underwear, some of them, that all of them are out of cotton. Can they go inside there or not?
No problem.
Clean water.
Bathing suit, they have to put.
Huh? No bathing suit. They have underwear and socks.
No.
I think it's okay because it's
Would that be allowed or no?
It's just water. It's
it gets dirty.
Listen, Rabotai, to this.
Says
Says Rav Ovadia Yosef, the laws of laundry that you said if you soak something in the water, it's not allowed. What was the example I gave you that is not allowed? When the shirt has a stain or when the shirt is clean?
Stain.
That's called beged meluchlach. Garment that it is dirty. The garment that it is dirty, you're not allowed to put it inside clean water. Shriatozo kibuso. But if I have a clean garment, I can put it inside the water. What are you going to say, Rabbi? You told us that it's laundry. Johnny Khalfesh, do you laundry clean clothes? Who laundry clean clothes? Only person that needs certification of Devona, nachon? Normal people will not laundry clean clothes. Hold on. Nachon? So therefore, we said a person.
Yes, takil.
Yes, I'm saying it's the certified.
It's certified. You only join one more time.
Yeah? No, тебя вылил стакан у него нос. Now, Bechor, listen to this. Says Rav Ovadia, this bdika cloth that the lady takes, she says, Rabbi John, I want to wear it. Мне больно там, it's not comfortable. It's dry, scratches, I don't want to cause problems. No. Can I soak it in water, spray some water in it, on it, or no? What the answer would be?
The Bidika clothes is cotton, no?
Huh? Very good. We said, Rabbi, you're not allowed to wet something. It's a cotton. That's not polyester.
It is cotton, right?
What's the answer?
Because clean.
It's clean. Now, question to you, Meir.
About squeezing.
What about squeezing? After you're gonna spray it with water or wet it by the sink.
The laws of squeezing applies only when you squeeze like, what is a shield?
Oh,
18 grams.
Bechor, can I take baby wipes on Shabbat
Yes.
and wipe myself or no? Wipe the baby, wipe myself. Can I do that or no? Why am I allowed to?
But it's already pre-done. It's pre-done.
That doesn't matter. When I'm going to wipe myself, I'm going to press. That press is going to squeeze. No, it's going to squeeze. Dye me a paper, please. Here. When a person he takes the baby wipe, nachon, is going to wipe. As you wipe, you squeeze. Why is this allowed?
Because it's clean.
Clean.
So what clean? You squeezing.
Oh, because you're getting rid of it.
So what? So what? So what? So what? But meanwhile, you're squeezing.
And also, it's not enough water that comes
It's not
out.
enough of water to
It's not
count.
water. Yeah, it's not.
So if you remember, last time we said there is a measurement to everything. 18 grams is to drink, Yaakov. We said squeezing to drink is 18 grams.
No,
Yes, seriously, no jokes.
בואו סקדלים.
When do we say squeezing it's for washing? What? 3 grams.
3 grams.
Remember? The amount it takes to wash a plate. Penei meducha, the lashon of the poskim.
Yeah. Yes.
Which is 3 grams. But I told you the baby wipes, for example, of Costco, Kirkland, whatever it's called, they're not very, very wet. Take one of them, squeeze it hard, maybe 1 drop is gonna come out. Maybe, not even. It's perfect, moist, not too wet, not too dry. Perfect in the moist.
But the other companies are a little bit more wet.
Nachon. Some companies are very wet, especially in the bottom of them.
Yeah.
But this Kirkland, from top to bottom, they're equal. It's very
So you gotta be
equal.
specific to say Kirkland. Because
Yeah, I
otherwise-
said Kirkland, yeah. So now, when a person,
Fill shel them, baba.
no, you need to
It's not true. We took it, we did an experience. 3
yeah,
years ago. We
now,
took a different company, we did like this, a lot of water came.
yeah. So now, Bechor, listen to this. Shh, Rabbi Yisai. This bedika cloth, if she's going to put inside herself and check, right? When she's going to turn around to check it inside her private area, that's going to squeeze maybe a drop or 2, right?
Drop of two is okay.
Ah,
No problem.
so would we allow her to do such a thing on Shabbat or no?
You are, yeah.
So then, now another question to Bechor. She's going to check herself on Shabbat, 7th day. When she's going to go to the mikveh?
Next day.
Moshe Shabbat.
Motzei Shabbat. What about preparation? If I have guests, Motzei Shabbat, I have guests. Can I prepare the table on Shabbat for my guest that comes after Shabbat?
No.
So why the lady will be allowed to check herself on Shabbat? And she's going to go to the mikveh after Shabbat.
Because she's
What
gonna
about
be-
preparation?
Because she's going to be allowed after
Preparation уже
Shabbat.
муж
It's a mitzvah,
preparation.
you
She's
have
going to be allowed after
Welcoming guests is also a mitzvah.
Yeah, but this is
I welcome Rabbi Avadia Yosef. I welcome Baba Sali. I welcome big people to my house.
Yeah,
Huh?
Rabbi,
Not to prepare.
Why?
That's
but Rabbi, she's doing
It's for to bring guests, but not to prepare for guests.
Huh?
for a reason of mitzvah. Okay,
So he's saying the same thing,
she's
mitzvah.
gonna have after the Shabbat.
So Rabbi Yosef says, you know why? You know why? When do we say preparation it's a problem? When you did something now and you will enjoy from it later. But by the lady and also her husband, the notice, the news that she is allowed tonight, when she's going to tell him or herself, she will know that she's allowed tonight, right now.
Right now.
So she prepared herself for after Shabbat, or she prepared
Before Shabbat.
and got enjoyment from it on Shabbat is over, before Shabbat is over.
Before Shabbat is over.
Huh? If you right now, Bechor, become Eliyahu Hanavi, you look at the lady, you say, you ready tonight to go to mikveh. Without the stick. Yeah? We're not talking without the stick. You're going to look at the lady, you say, listen, tonight you are ready to go to mikveh. Be'emet, she checked herself clean. Wow. She's so happy. You say, how did you know? I wear tefillin, for tefillin. I see miracles. I see things. Is that lady wasn't going to be happy that Baruch Hashem, she's not going to go to bleed anymore and she will be allowed tonight to go to mikveh? Now on Shabbat, she's happy with those news or no?
She'll be
Of course happy.
Of course.
Especially if it's after birth. The lady give birth. Oh, how many days you have to wait until she's going to be available?
60.
Imagine she found out that Motzei Shabbat she goes to the mikveh. When she found out about it? On Shabbat. Wait, what can we do? Завязать. Potifar, что сделал Potifar? Чтобы Йосефом не был. על המילה. שהכל דורים, בכור שהכל שו, ברשות מוריי ורבותיי.
Патичка.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם שהכל נהיה בדברו.
Давай,
А.
серьезно.
Серьезный. Работай, please.
А в субботу можно туалетную бумагу использовать?
Конечно. Только не
Туалетную бумагу, конечно, можно. Не рвите ее.
А как?
До шаббат порвите. It's not hard. Или такой, Малаев, вот такую коробку купите, вот.
Or what if you go to somebody's house? They don't.
If you stuck, you go to somebody's house,
Там уже немножко
Починули.
порезали, потянули, он порвется.
that's exactly the problem. Because чуть-чуть порезанный, that's exactly the problem.
Can you do like this, Papa John?
О, молодец, Бехор.
Шинуй.
Mama?
Он прав. If you go to guests and the toilet paper pre-cut, как эти коробки, finished, what do? You take the regular paper and you rip with your elbows. Or if it doesn't work with the elbows, with the back of your hand, like this. See? Alive. Like this. During the week, you're gonna work like this or no? During the week. No, you rip regular. You're not gonna rip like that. It's called shinui, abnormal. Got it? Got it or no? Very good. Now, so says Rav Ovadia, Bechor, bottom line, can the lady check herself on Shabbat?
Yes.
Yes.
If it's hard for her, can she wear the Bdika cloth on Shabbat?
Yes.
What about laundry?
No.
Yes.
It's
Why
not
is-
3 grams.
why is?
It's not gonna be 3 grams coming out.
No, that's not, why not squeezing? What about laundry?
Laundry because it's not dirty. It's not dirty. It's
Oh, that's the answer. Because it's clean.
clean.
The laws of laundry does not apply to something
That's dirty.
that it's
Clean.
that it's clean.
Oh my.
Very good. John. Bit.
Два линии пришли.
Ana Yosef Oma. It is permitted to perform a bidding prohibition beshinui for the sake of sick person who is not danger or for sake of a minor. А чё так сильно замёрз? Так сильно? В Америке, в России вы служили.
Сибирь.
Оттуда еще.
Еще остался. От этих дней еще не согрелся, скажи. Is it permitted to perform a ring prohibition for the sake of a sick person who is not in danger for the sake of a child? Bechor, your child, not your child, person's child needs nebulizer. Такой ставить, чтобы дышать. Nebulizer, it's called. Shabbat. Can you turn it on or no? He's not gonna die, no die. Huh? Can you turn it on or no? How? Shinui. You finish the nebulizer. Why is it allowed, вообще? Why are you allowing it?
Решать же надо ему.
What's the Rabbanan? What's the Rabbanan? Explain, what's the Rabbanan?
Rabbanan,
The machine.
The electricity
Why is it the Rabbanan?
because
doesn't get hot.
electric not make it hot.
Very good. Turning it on, what?
Shinui.
Shinui, second the Rabbanan. And why is it allowed? What's the third? You need three components. Ты только два сказал. Третий что?
For mitzvah.
No mitzvah, no.
For the baby.
For the sick person.
For the sick person.
Anytime you have a sick person,
It's allowed, right?
you're allowed to do
Baby is like sick.
shvut במקום mitzvah.
Can you turn
Or
it off?
במקום holy. Clear?
Can you turn it off?
Now, what about after? You can turn it off that machine or no?
Yes.
Yes, very good. Why?
Also by shinui.
Потеряете деньги.
Not because потеряешь деньги, because I'll need it for the child next time.
Yes.
Very good. Also because my monetary loss could also be a good answer. That's what Ovadia writes over here. For sick person or for a child. Now, Bechor, last halacha for today, then we're going to go to Parsha. Are you allowed to instruct a goy to cook? Goy to cook for a child. There's a
Нет проблем.
for a child.
Child, yes.
It's allowed.
Huh?
Может как больной.
The child right now needs certain soup.
Until 9 he's
It's allowed.
sick.
Until 7.
Soup.
It's allowed.
Outside is cold. The child you want to warm up the soup. You have no plata, only gas. Can you tell the guy turn on the gas? Shabbat.
Yes.
Put or cook soup. The child is healthy. Child is healthy, not sick.
No, but he's considered sick until 9.
What we said?
Until 9.
Until 9 years old, child that jumps on trees, very strong and healthy. If he needs that thing, it's considered to be sick person. And for sick person, you're allowed to tell the guy to do even isur de oraita. Famidim? Very good. Now we're going to Parsha.
What's the equation? How it goes?
It's called Amira legoy b'makom holi. Amira legoy b'makom holi.